Absolutely unbelievable this news arrived this afternoon, TO Gunners, and you here on the channel will already know everything on the front line. If you are new to the channel, subscribe and leave your like so you will follow the news of Arsenal FC closely. Thank you. Arsenal secures Eberechi's transfer amid Crystal Palace's Conference League negotiations. Transfer buzz is heating up at Arsenal as the club closes in on a deal to sign Eberechi, while Crystal Palace continues negotiations around his potential involvement in Thursday night's Conference League playoff. According to Football to London, it's unlikely that will feature in the first leg of Crystal Palace's Conference League playoff against Fredrikstad on Thursday evening. Arsenal is eager to prevent their promising new signing from playing for another club after finalizing the transfer agreement. Palace, still 2 wins away from the group stage, initially hoped to field before completing the sale. However, the switch from a potential move to Tottenham to Arsenal shifted their stance. is set to undergo a medical on Friday ahead of the transfer. Negotiations involving all parties took place today, with Arsenal pushing to finalize the signing quickly. The question of whether would play was decided over the weekend before Palace's match against Chelsea. At that time, it seemed Tottenham would land the 27-year-old midfielder. But in a dramatic twist on Wednesday, Arsenal swooped in and overtook their North London rivals after reigniting their interest. Arsenal's urgency was fueled by Kai Havertz's injury, which left the team needing to broaden their attacking options in the final 3 weeks of the transfer window. Quickly became a top target after Arsenal's director Andrea Berta laid the groundwork for the deal earlier this summer. Upon hearing of Arsenal's renewed pursuit, opted for the Gunners over Tottenham. Crystal Palace manager Oliver Glasner remains firm on starting and teammate Mark Guéhi in the Conference League playoff, emphasizing the importance of progressing to the expanded group stage. Fredrikstad will travel from Norway to Selhurst Park for the first leg, with a return fixture scheduled for next week. Many of you were surprised to see them start against Chelsea, Glasner said ahead of Wednesday's match. You might be surprised they start tomorrow given all the transfer rumors. But they are committed to the team, have contracts here, and want to play a crucial role in our success. They will give their all while they're here. Stood out in Palace's 0-0 draw at Stamford Bridge on Sunday, and his substitution in the second half seemed like a farewell gesture to the visiting fans. Arsenal is unlikely to register in time for Saturday's home game against Leeds United at the Emirates Stadium. If all goes smoothly, he could make his debut next weekend against Liverpool. At Arsenal, will compete for minutes on the left wing alongside Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard, while also offering a potential alternative to Martin Odegaard in the No. 10 role. The transfer fee is reported to be around £68 million. The arrival of Eberechi at Arsenal is more than just a new signing. It represents a strategic move that could reshape the team's attacking dynamics. With Kai Havertz sidelined due to injury, Arsenal's need for creativity and versatility in the final third has become urgent. Ability to operate both as a winger and a playmaker gives Mikel Arteta more tactical flexibility, allowing the team to adapt to different opponents and situations. This transfer also sends a clear message across the Premier League. Arsenal is serious about competing at the highest level and is willing to invest heavily to secure top talent. The £68 million price tag underscores the club's ambition and the faith they have in potential to become a key figure in their lineup. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, faces a challenging period as they prepare for their Conference League playoff without one of their most influential players. While manager Oliver Glasner has stressed commitment to the team, it's undeniable that his imminent departure creates a void in the squad. The pressure is now on Palace to rally and advance to the group stage without their creative spark. The fan reaction to the transfer has been mixed. Arsenal supporters are excited by the prospect of adding such a talented midfielder, viewing as a perfect complement to players like Martinelli and Odegaard. Conversely, Palace fans have expressed disappointment over losing a player who has become central to their attacking play, especially in such a crucial phase of the season. Beyond the pitch, the move stirs the ever-intense rivalry between Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. Choice to join Arsenal over their North London rivals adds another layer to the competition, intensifying the battle for local dominance and bragging rights. As Arsenal prepares to integrate into the squad, all eyes will be on how quickly he adapts to Arteta's system and how effectively he can fill the gap left by Havertz's injury. If he can hit the ground running, might not only justify the hefty investment but also become a fan favourite in the process. The coming weeks will be critical, not only for debut but for how this transfer influences the trajectory of both Arsenal and Crystal Palace this season. With the Premier League's competitiveness showing no signs of easing, every addition counts, and arrival could be a game changer. Oliver Glasner makes remarkable statement on Eberechi's transfer as Arsenal announcement looms. The transfer of Eberechi from Crystal Palace to Arsenal now feels all but certain, following a preliminary agreement between the clubs after Kai Havertz suffered a fresh injury. Oliver Glasner has confirmed that Ease will not feature for Palace in the upcoming Conference League playoff first leg against Fredrikstad. Even before Glasner's arrival at Selhurst Park on Thursday evening, Football.London had already learned it was unlikely Ease would play against the Norwegian Cup champions. All parties discussed his participation earlier in the day, with Arsenal keen to protect their new £68 million signing. Despite the transfer saga, Ease still played in Palace's Premier League opener against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, at a time when a move to Tottenham Hotspur seemed imminent. Palace got what they wanted on Sunday, but the latest developments clearly favour Arsenal. Sky Sports reporter Gary Cotterill, reporting live from SE25, shared an insightful glimpse of the scene. Players are arriving separately, parking their cars, passing through the fans, and heading into the stadium. But Ease is noticeably absent. Glasner arrived in the same discreet manner, stopping to sign autographs before addressing fans' questions. When asked if Ease would play that night, Glasner replied simply, "No, he won't play tonight." And when pressed about whether Ease would stay to say goodbye to the fans he clearly cherishes, Glasner responded, "I don't even know if he'll be here." Cotterill concluded, "This transfer to Arsenal looks very close to being finalised. He might already be elsewhere, preparing for his medical, or perhaps even undergoing it tonight." Journalist Fabrizio Romano had earlier reported on Thursday morning that Arsenal scheduled Ease medical for Friday, after Palace's match. But with Ease's absence now confirmed, it seems clear the transfer is entering its final stages. This looming transfer marks a pivotal moment not only for Eberechi but also for both Crystal Palace and Arsenal. For Palace, losing one of their most creative and influential players at such a crucial juncture in their European campaign is a significant blow. Ease's absence from the Conference League playoff reflects the difficult balancing act the club must perform, trying to advance in Europe while negotiating a major transfer that could reshape their squad. For Arsenal, securing Ease's signature is a statement of intent. After suffering the setback of Kai Havertz's injury, the Gunners have made it clear they are committed to bolstering their attacking options and maintaining their push for Premier League and European success. Ease brings a dynamic edge, versatility, and creativity to Mikel Arteta's squad, qualities that are essential for the team's ambitions this season. The reaction from fans on both sides has been mixed but passionate. Crystal Palace supporters are grappling with the reality of losing a fan favourite who has been a key figure in their rise over recent seasons. Yet, many understand the financial realities and the allure of a move to a club with Arsenal's stature. Meanwhile, Arsenal fans are buzzing with excitement and optimism, seeing Ease as a player who can unlock defences and add a new dimension to their attack. This transfer also intensifies the fierce rivalry between Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. Ease was previously close to joining Spurs, and his last-minute switch to the Gunners adds a new chapter to North London's ongoing battle for supremacy. It's a psychological win for Arsenal, one that could have lasting effects on the transfer market and future battles between the clubs. Off the pitch, the deal signals Arsenal's readiness to invest in talent that fits their vision and style of play. The club's commitment to strengthening key areas despite injury setbacks sends a message to competitors that they are serious contenders both domestically and in Europe. As Ease prepares to join Arsenal, all eyes will be on how quickly he adapts to his new team and system. His debut could come as soon as next weekend, and expectations will be high. Success for Ease at Arsenal would not only vindicate the hefty transfer fee but also provide a much-needed boost to the club's season and ambitions. The next few weeks promise to be pivotal, for Ease's career, for Crystal Palace's European hopes, and for Arsenal's quest to return to the top tier of English football.